Hello, good evening. Hi, Virginia. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of sketching in my sketchbook, and you are invited to join in. I'm going to put some music on. I'm going to have some music on. And it's going to be a very chill night of painting and drawing. I have some reference images inspired by Cottages. And if you would like to join and draw with me, please do. And if you're not in the mood, that's okay too. Feel free to just, lurk or chat or work on your own thing. I think I'm going to use some watercolors today, and I'm also leaning towards, let me go grab my brush pen. I was leaning towards using a brush pen as well, but I can't find it. I think I have another one here. I've been using this inky brush pen the past few days, and just totally loving using it. I can't find it though now. I mean, I have one oh, here's a new one. I have one in my backpack, but I also have this one that I'm gonna have handy just in case I feel like switching it up a little bit. So I have that handy there too. I have some watercolors, and I also have right over here next to me my gouache that have begun to dry out all over again, even though I took so long to try to get them wet again. Hi, Sky. Yes, I love that too. It's it's so nice to do, especially I had such a busy and kind of stressful week, and I'm just really glad that I get some time to paint and just kind of work on my own stuff today. Honestly, on the weekends, that's what I want to do after a week of all the other things that I do with my students. And this week was super busy. We were doing so many things, so I'm really glad and grateful for a time like this. So I'm going to be painting these images that are inspired by Cottages. So if you want to join me, you can use these images as well. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you for being here, you guys. So it's going to be very, very chill. If you have any questions or you want to chat or anything, of course, pop it in the chat, and I'm monitoring the chat so that I can chat with you all. But if you just want to join along and paint, I would love to see what you do, if that's something that you want to share. So today I've kind of tried to make this image a little bit bigger, so it would make it a little bit easier for you guys to see it on the screen, because I know it's pretty small generally. I'm so happy you're here too. I love when you guys keep me company. It could be kind of, quiet and could be a little boring if you're painting all alone, if that's not something that you enjoy. This morning I had a little bit of extra time because today I went to a training. I didn't report to my classroom. Man, it was so necessary. I feel like I was just so kind of stressed out from the week, so having this day to go to a workshop where we made with other artists. We went as a department. Our principal let us go to this workshop, and so we got to take the day and do a little bit of professional development and learn a little bit of some new techniques that we can utilize in our classroom. So that was such a great way to spend a Friday. We went to do some lessons with the college, the local college here, and they usually have these workshops that are free and open to the public, every time they open a new exhibit. So they had a new exhibit for the student art show. There's I think it's mostly seniors, but I'm not 100% sure. And so when they had that, they always follow it up with a workshop. So this workshop was all about contour line drawing in 3D. And so we just created these little forms, these three-dimensional, well, mine was very two-dimensional. It was not as 3D as I think it should have been, but we use contour line drawings to construct forms out of wire. And mine was, again, relatively 2D, but, you know, I tried. I made an effort. But I was really, like, pleased with my little contour line drawing of a chicken in wire. But that was, even though, you know, that was way more challenging than I expected it to be. And even though it was, you know, not exactly as 3D as I thought it should have been, it was just still a really nice way to spend my Friday. So I went to a workshop and did that, the little chicken contour line drawing thingamabob, and it really kind of like taught me a lot of stuff about the way I work and my perception of like 2D and 3D. It was very eye-opening. It's very cool, but also really great to just kind of spend that time with my art department and you know, really kind of reflect on what we're doing in our classrooms. We love these times because we get to like share what's happening in our rooms. Our department is spread over 2 campuses, so we're not all together, and so a few of us we don't see each other every day, and sometimes we don't see each other until we have like campus-wide meetings. So sometimes that's once a month, and then sometimes it's not even once a month. So oftentimes I don't see this other part of our department for a long time. So it's really nice to kind of connect with them as well because they're on the other campus. But it was just such a really nice day to do that. It was super hot, and almost like very like brutally hot. It was very hot today, and so I think we should be getting a little bit of rain today, which is always very pleasant, especially because we don't have a lot of rain here. But I can hear the thunder, so if you hear some rumbling, it's the thunder and not my stomach, I promise. Okay, so I'm kind of locking this in. You know, I was playing with these, what are these called? Ink brushes. It's very similar to something like this, but the one I have that I've been using is a little bit more frayed, so it looks very rough, and this is very similar to that kind of look. So I'm kind of into this like really rough looking texture that I'm getting here, and I might play with that a little bit more. So I'd love to hear what you guys are working on, if you're working on anything in particular, and if you feel like sharing. I don't know how much of this like other colors I want to put in. I think I might just want to stick with this very limited palette. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I might also bring in some color pencil. I do have those handy. Oh, but I was going to tell you that this morning, before I went to the training, I got a little bit of painting in the morning before I went to work, and I found this video on YouTube, and I just kind of turned that on while I was painting this morning, and it was, oh my god, it was so cute. I just really enjoyed my painting session this morning because it was like an audiobook or like a reading of Alice in Wonderland, and it's supposed to be like for falling asleep, like for people to listen to when they're going to bed. It was just really, really nice to listen to that book while I was painting, and I didn't know that was available on YouTube. I'm wondering if there are more audiobooks that are just being read on YouTube, like for free, because audiobooks are quite expensive. If you're an audiobook lover and you tell me, okay? The Sketchbook Slam Challenge. I don't think so. Can you tell me about it? Because it's not ringing a bell for me. I'm thinking I have not heard of it. Oh, 600 pages in 30 days? 600 pages. How many sketchbooks do you think that is? Like 6 sketchbooks? Oh, I'm kind of into it. Oh, I like the bookshelf in that reference photo too. It's kind of wild and a lot of stuff in there. Oh, good. I'm so excited to see what you do, Sky. Oh, the sketchbook is already 600 pages. Wow, where do we get the sketchbook? 20 pages a day. Are you kidding me? That's wild. I love this idea. I mean, I want to try it. Are you doing it? Are you doing it, Elizabeth? Tell me. I love this idea. I mean, it's excessive. I'm not going to lie, but I'm into it. You ordered the book. It's going to be here Tuesday. Where do you get it? On Amazon. Is it a specific sketchbook, or is it like just, they're just saying like just use a book that has 600 pages in it? Or is it made by like a person or something? I'm very curious. Very curious. Yeah, it's so excessive. It's like almost gluttonous. I kind of love it. It's hilarious. I mean, if you're gonna do it, I think I should do it too. Is there a whole like community for this? I mean, how did you find out about it? I've kind of been like not able to kind of maintain my social media that much, so I'm kind of like off social media. I mean, not as much, but I haven't been able to be on it as much as I usually am in the summer. And as far as like work has gone, like I feel so much like I'm constantly trying to catch up with whatever we're doing. I feel like I like to be ahead. And I haven't felt like I'm ahead yet. So anytime I have is usually just like me trying to catch up. A video came up on your YouTube. Okay, it says a video came up on your YouTube of a flip through of it. The sketchbook is $15, so it's totally reasonable. Oh, cool. Okay, and it's something very particular. Is it like a very special sketchbook? And if it like, what kind of sketchbook is it? Is it like for what kind of media? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Sketchbook Slam Challenge. I'll look it up. See what I find. I'm intrigued for sure. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of color. I thought I might not, but here we are. Just some kind of crazy colors. I have all these like ideas for things that I wanted to make videos for, and I finished 3 sketchbooks since the end of summer, and I'm like super impressed with myself, but also I've been meaning to make like some walkthroughs or some flip throughs of these sketchbooks, but I haven't had time to do it. Ooh, that's so nice. I love the sound of thunder. I know some people don't like it, but I love it. I am definitely going to, okay, I see. So that was, is that, you know, I don't know if I can do it. Let me try it over here. I'm gonna try it on my iPad. What is it called? It's called the Sketchbook Slam Challenge. I'm going to try and find it. Sketch. Oh, I just love the sound of thunder. Slam. Okay, see if you have anything that you think you can share with me. I would love that. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing it. It is very big. I'm $15, not bad. What kind of paper you think this is? You think it's for like drawing? You think it can handle wet media? Any ideas? Well, maybe you should. Oh wait, here's some reviews. Oh, they're numbered pages too. Excuse me. Interesting. Wow, that thunder sounds a little bit scary. I'm very curious. Okay, I'm gonna put it in my cart. When I Googled it, I noticed that there were some other things that came up like on Google, and it said something like, let me see what it said. Uh-oh, Google's trying to respond. Don't respond, Google. Like 600-page sketchbook, 800-page sketchbook, wild. I see there's a whole Reddit, like, what do you call it? Like a thread, Reddit thread on it. I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. And then you try to do that all in 30 days. Wow. That is an ambitious challenge, and I'm kind of into it. I think that would be fun to do. I'm gonna give this a little bit of value. Very soft. Oh, I love that. The sound of thunder. Lots of dark right here. I don't know how I feel about that green I put on there, but it's already there. I'm just gonna go in with a thinner brush just to kind of add some thinner lines, add a little bit more value to those dark, shadowy areas. Very loose. This curtain in here. Bit of definition on this. There's also another little tree here. Sometimes I'll just like to put this like really, ooh, that's some nice thunder. Really like dark, crisp lines, right where there is, ooh, I see I made a little mistake there. Where there's like really strong contrast. Put a little bit more back here because I kind of missed this section. And I don't need much here, but I'll put a